Our revenue savings are £2.5 million a year. That's on the old part of the housing service. As I was describing to you earlier, we're now a housing and property service. There's a lot more in there, but the £2.5 million's on the revenue side of housing. We've also been able to make room in our budgets to the members asked me last year to save £1 million. We saved £1.5 million on the general fund. And this year they asked me to save £3.5 million. We've saved £8.5 million. Now, I don't want to delude you. Some of that's because we've bought things from the general fund and therefore the saving is on their debt redemption costs. But the thing that's enabled us to do that is the thinking that's been engendered in the organisation. The thinking is now about how can I help you achieve your objectives? How can I help meet your demands on my service? Those kinds of things. If I look at some of the new parts of the service that we brought in that aren't subject to the kind of system thinking mentality that we have, it's more about how do I protect my budget? How do I protect my people in the workforce? Conversely, not understanding that actually the best way to protect them is to do the things that your customers need from you. But the mentality is different, and therefore it's not conducive to actually making the kind of savings that we want, even before we start looking at how we do the work and understanding workflows, which is that's the kind of thing that's happened that we probably didn't foresee, because the principles that we have in the service are based on the principles of redesign, and they follow you through a method, a discipline, if you like, of actually leading to the things that you want from the organisation. But there's been this side effect of, before you even get to that stage, people's mentality is more about, how do I understand this? How do I help achieve the things that other people need to achieve as well as what I want to achieve?